Welcome back to the One Step Journey podcast, season 3, episode 8.
Episode 8.
We are back. Thank you guys
We're here.
so much for taking another step with us here today. Our journey, your journey, whatever journey you may be on here today. Thank you guys so much for showing up for, more importantly, yourselves.
For yourselves.
For yourself, seriously, for showing up. So welcome back. Welcome back to Kepi too, by the way.
Welcome back.
Wow, he's back.
Welcome back. Back from the Bahamas. Mr. International.
Wow.
That's crazy.
There's not many times on a podcast you get Mr. National and Mr. International.
Mr. International together.
Wow. Crazy.
It is. You know what's actually kind of going along with that? It is so weird just thinking about it. I was talking with my coworker, Alexa, late Friday when I got back from the Bahamas. Like, it's weird to think about, Alexa. This morning we were in the Bahamas.
And you're back in...
And now we're back in snowy Oswego, Illinois,
yeah.
right? Like it was, of course, snowing when we got home. But it's just weird to think about that. Travel days are always very weird because you wake up in one place and then you go to bed in another. And I'm in a different country. Wow. You know?
Yeah.
It puts things into perspective.
I'm really seeing that through right now, and that is wild.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
It really hits when on road trips. That's when it hits harder for me because then it's like, you drive for 10 hours or 15.
Whatever,
and then it's like you start at 4 or 5 in the morning and, leaving Chicago, Illinois, and then you wake up or, you finish the drive and you're in Denver, Colorado. It's like, whoa.
What just happened? Time travel.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But we are back.
Yeah. Let's go.
This is the second episode? Third episode of the new year. Second episode of the new year.
Second episode of the new year. Yeah. Second episode of the new year.
Of the new year.
Let's roll.
We are here, 2025.
Wow.
One step journey.
Yeah.
We did gain some new listeners too. Of course, when I was in the
gosh.
Bahamas, man, advertising and talking about it all the time.
Walking and talking, baby. Walking and talking, dude. That's amazing. Thank you guys, whoever you are, for tuning in.
Shout out to Ryan in Kansas City.
Ryan
Shout out to
KC.
Madison in Florida. Yep.
Wow, Madison, Florida. Wow, we had some.
Congrats to Madison too. She just got promoted to DSM, Southern
Oh my
Florida, South
gosh.
Florida.
Huge
she listens to the show.
congratulations to Madison.
She gave me a verbal commitment. She's coming on because she visits Chicago a lot.
Oh my gosh.
I said, you come to Chicago all the time. You've never been on the show. It's disrespectful.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if she knows this. I mean, we've talked about it, so I think it's okay. But she has to do a cold up too.
She has to do a cold tub. She said that she likes to do that, but I said there's a difference between you doing it in Florida and you doing it in Chicago when it's an outdoor tub.
It's about a 50-degree difference.
Yes. So
on average.
Very exciting. We have 2 verbal commitments
go.
on the board. Tina, the first one.
Yep.
And then we have Madison in Florida.
Look
Shout
at
out
that.
to it. But
Let's
we are
go.
back.
Yes.
We are fired up. We are charged up. We're recording this on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
It is January 12th.
12th. Wow.
So going back into it, hitting the ground running, starting tomorrow.
Let's go.
We're back to the pavement, man. Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground in all aspects.
In all aspects.
In Chicagoland area. We're back, baby. We're back.
How are you feeling?
Dude, I am tired.
Yeah.
I'm
Me
exhausted.
and you both.
I'm exhausted.
Let's get a little knuckle touch.
Boom. Knuckle touch for the tired boys here on the one step. But no, we I think in similar capacities, I think we're in the same boat. Like last week, I was not expecting last week.
Yeah?
In terms of just how busy of a week it was.
So what got so busy? Was it a lot of stuff that you guys were doing around the house, right? Like as the listeners know, the home gym and the projects and things are happening, or was it a lot of work?
Both, I would say. For me, it was a lot of both. I mean, then we started 75 Hard. Christina and I, YouTube, check us out.
Yes,
YouTube,
let's go.
Christina and I.
At Christina and I, Christina with a Y.
Christina with a Y. Yes, thank you. Amen.
Clarify that. Right?
But yeah, it was just the week starting out the new year was just crazy.
Yeah.
Had meetings on top of meetings. There's just a lot of unexpected, phone calls, emails, etc. We have a big case project that's closing February 4th, so we're just getting everything.
Let's go.
Crossing the finish line here. So there's a lot of just follow up and making sure that we have everything documented, cross our T's, dot our I's, in that respect.
All the pleasantries.
Exactly, dude. And so there's a lot of exciting things there. We have another case rolling out, and then doing the home gym and trying to finish up the office and 75 Hard. And I think there's just a lot of changes right now, especially with the diet. We talked. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight for the following week's episode. But just the week one of what we expected. How is it this time? This go around. What are we looking forward to going forward?
Because this is Tina's second time doing it, and your third.
Third time, yeah. Second and third, yeah.
So has your body adjusted and adapted to no Reese's cups anymore, or what is?
Yes.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You going through withdrawals?
Knock on wood, I'm not. Actually, surprisingly, I'm okay. I think It's too
Too
early
early to tell.
But dude, what's really crazy, I don't know why. I feel like I don't eat as much as I normally do. I need to eat more food because it has to be more. I can't just go to Portillo's and grab a burger.
Yeah.
Or I can't go to, well, maybe I could, but I can't just go pick up, something quick at like
Teriyaki madness.
Yeah, I can't go there, right? Even though
Yeah.
we don't go there anymore. But yeah, to your point, right? You can't just go grab something
the best
quick
thing
like
you've said to
that,
me in a
right?
while.
So I think that's been the hardest thing for me,
Well, because you
it's
realize when you start changing things up and you start eating more whole foods, they're not necessarily as calorically dense as like a Portillo's or like
Right.
going to Chipotle and you get a burrito and it's 1,200 calories. But when you
Yeah.
make ground turkey or eggs and rice, it's like 450, 500.
Yeah, it's way different.
It's a little
dude.
different.
Yeah, that is
But
different.
your body feels better eating the second option.
It does because you do get all the protein in.
You still get the protein, you still get the good vitamins and the whole foods.
Yeah.
And it's not processed like all the stuff that we're eating, right?
Right, dude. Yeah. So the body, and I have noticed that. I'm more hungry.
Yeah.
Hungry more often. Because it's. I mean, obviously your body
100%.
breaks down the really clean, healthy foods, and it's like, oh, I need more.
Yeah.
It doesn't take 3-4 hours when you eat a big fat Portillo's burger.
Yeah.
Which is really good, by the way.
I'm gonna go get a plain hamburger after this.
I figured you would. I figured you would, but yeah, last week was just mayhem, but we're back, dude. We're back. So
100%.
how were you doing? How was everything? We had to share a little bit because we had a little bit of some difficulties with the beginning part of the trip.
Oh yeah, so I was supposed to go down to the Bahamas Monday. What was that? The 6th? Yeah, January 6th.
January 6th.
I was supposed to fly down Monday morning, leaving at about 10 o'clock. Ended up spending about 6-7 hours at the airport due to some delays. Flight ended up getting canceled. Right, so then I had to fly down and come back and do it all again the next day. Flew down to the Bahamas on Tuesday. Went down there with the company for the national sales meeting. Free trip to the Bahamas. We love to see it.
Let's go.
It was good, man. As you know, with those weeks and those trips, it's amazing and it's fun to go to the Bahamas and you get to go out of the country and see everybody and have fun, but they're also extremely exhausting.
Yes.
Because there is a lot of work that goes involved. You have to listen to, all the recaps and the meetings and, work on your pitch and do all that kind of stuff. And there's so many people. I think there was like 250 people there this time because obviously the company's merged. Maybe we'll bleep that out. But just getting everybody together, and you have to be on 10 and just like astute the whole time because like you're talking to everybody. And they rented out the entire hotel. So that means...
Holy cow. Just for you guys?
Just for us.
Wow.
So that means every single person that I saw walking around that wasn't like on the staff at the Colonial, the British Colonial, was somebody from the company. So like you always got to be talking, introducing yourself and all that. It doesn't stop for like 4 days.
It's a lot.
So come Thursday night after the awards dinner, it's like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, dude, I'm just ready to go home.
Just want
I'm
to
just beat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just beat.
I know, dude.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Social battery's dead. I'm exhausted. The food down there was a little wacky. I mean, as you know, as you get into these other countries, man, you're not getting, Vital Farms, or you're not getting Rustic Farms, pasture-raised organic eggs. I mean, we're a little spoiled.
We are a little spoiled in that regard.
Back home. You know what I mean? So, long story short, I was just ready to come back.
Yeah, 100%.
Ready to come back, kick up my feet, get a little R&R, hitting the ground running tomorrow. But kind of to go along with what you were saying, it's always extremely exhausting when not only your work life gets really busy, but then also your personal life. Because like you said, you were so busy with all these meetings and working on these different projects. And then you guys are also doing the home gym. And then it's like all that. So
it's a lot.
There really is no rest.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's like after you do that for so long, man, your body just gets a little worn down.
Yeah.
Like I even still feel a little mentally foggy right now just because it's been so much.
100%.
For like a week, literally a week straight.
Dude, no,
I also hate flying too. So
I know
there's a lot
you
of
do.
Anxiety going on.
I know. There's a lot. Yeah, the whole capacity.
And the girl flying home, dude, she was celebrating her 26th birthday and she's hungover and she was like throwing up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Story for another time, right?
It was a long day.
All good,
and
man.
our flight was getting delayed.
Yeah, dude. There's nothing, and
it was already a late flight.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than being delayed at an airport. You can't do anything.
You can't.
You're
sitting around for hours.
You're stuck,
and I'm already anxious.
Right, and you're just like feet tapping,
feet
just like
tapping,
sweating. Like, what do I do?
Luckily, I was watching some of the footage and stuff on the new YouTube video coming out exploring, adventuring in Nassau today, 3:00.
I cannot wait. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
3 p.m. baby.
So how do you feel between doing, now that you guys have dropped your second video? Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you,
Amazing
brother.
video.
Thank you,
How do you
brother.
guys feel now that you guys are YouTubers?
We are. Wow.
Getting a little bit more comfortable on the camera, both of you guys.
Yes.
It's good.
Both of us.
Yes.
Both of us.
Yes.
Right. Dude.
How does it feel?
To be honest with you, I don't think it's really sunk in
yet?
And just because, and this is bad, but there's just so many things going on that I haven't really thought about that.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Which I don't like.
Yeah.
Because there's a million things going on with work right now.
So much.
And it's not good. I don't like it. It's tricky, but it's part of it.
It's part of the journey, man.
Part of the journey. So I'll have, if we can bookmark this, ask me next time.
I'll ask you next time, or
episode.
maybe the
Please
week
ask me the
after,
next
yeah.
episode. I will have time to debrief on that question. But I guess, we could always reverse it to Christina here real quick. Christina, how do you feel?
Tina, how do you feel? Now that you're a YouTuber.
I don't know her exact words. Exhausted.
So
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, man.
There is.
People don't realize that.
They don't. No, there's a lot. And then, with doing the editing for the for podcasts, and then, the vlogging, and then everything else. Just everyday life, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot that we have to manage, for sure.
It's also very exciting, though.
It is
I
fun.
love it. I
And
love
it
it.
is
Pressure's a
fun.
privilege.
It is, bro. It
Yeah.
really is, man.
Because as we talked about on the last 3 episodes, all about goals and everything, right? We can sit here and we can write down all these goals and all that kind of stuff, but the hardest part is waking up every day and doing it, and putting in just a small little effort, winning those small battles, which are going to lead to winning the war, right? It's tough.
It is tough, man. Just showing up every single day. Yeah, it is tough.
I was just happy that the video that I set on YouTube Studio Sunday night posted Thursday.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. The one I texted you about with
it had some of like those edits in there. Bro, like,
dude.
you're not going to win everything. It's not all going to be perfect.
okay.
I also didn't have time to worry about that when I was in the Bahamas.
You can't.
It dropped at 4:00 on Thursday. I was like, all right, W.
Yeah.
Video up.
Big W.
2 videos a week.
Yeah. Sorry, if I can't hear out of this ear, it was a little bit loud in my eardrum. So I was I don't think I told you, Christine. I was watching Jeffrey's last video he posted with him and Big Al. Shout out to Big Al, by the way. They were at the gym getting a fire workout in, and about like the 12-minute mark, all of a sudden, I hear Jeffrey, and then all of a sudden there's just music blasting,
Just blaring. Because there was
ear.
like a copyright thing. So I had to like play something from YouTube audio over it. And it took like 6 hours for YouTube to make that edit.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it was like midnight on Sunday. And I'm like, I don't have time to worry about this.
Screw it.
Click. Just do whatever.
It's all good.
Yeah, 100%.
But no, it was funny, man. So yeah, when that happened, I had to text Jeffrey. I'm like, did you know
Did you
about
mean
this?
to do that? I said, yeah, unfortunately, I did know about that. There wasn't anything I could really do, nor did I have the time to worry about it. So
Yeah, right.
It's just kind of a lesson for everybody. Not everything's going to be perfect. Just do it. Just do it.
That was well said, my man.
You just got to
well
do
said.
it.
That's
you
it.
know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. Something that popped into my mind as I'm reflecting here. You asked me a question too about how are we feeling about kind of with everything going on in life, 75 hard, life, and etc. I think Christina can probably attest to this too. But the hardest part, I think, with 75 hard is getting those 2 workouts in.
Yeah.
It is hard because we got to just like going.
And one
for,
of them has to be outside
like,
too. and
There's
it's
sometimes like
snowing in Chicago.
right?
now.
And we got to go for a 45-minute walk, and I'm like, I don't want to go.
And it was in the 20s all week last week.
It was.
What a great week for you guys to start 75 hard. I don't think it eclipsed 29 or 30 degrees all week last week.
No, it didn't. I'll tell you that right now. Because we checked with Alexa in the morning, and it was like 14 degrees on our walks in the morning at 6 a.m. So I'm like, it was cold. Like,
yeah, it was cold. You got to bundle up.
Scarf and everything.
But you got it done.
Yeah, we got it done, my man.
You got it done.
That's it.
No excuses.
That's
you got
it, man.
done.
Yeah.
That's big.
So, but yeah, it was a lot, man. But we're all good. We're feeling good going into this week, and I think it's just a big week too. I mean, like you said, this is a big week for you. You know what I mean? And like, how are you though? How are you feeling with everything going on? Like, I know obviously there's a lot from last week we just kind of touched on, but I think going into this week, let me ask you this: given where you're currently at, mentally, physically, etc. What's one thing that you want to focus on this week as you get back into the work week?
Getting back into the swing of things.
In terms
of
what?
work.
I know what you mean, but
in terms of with work. So like, think about it, right? I haven't done any work since New Year's Eve.
It's been a little bit, yeah.
So like, even just taking that 10 days off of just like your normal routine of like waking up, and it's like having your morning meeting and then like getting out of the house and then going to your meetings and all that kind of stuff. Like even after just taking 10 days of break, you have to kind of get your body back into it.
Yeah.
So getting back into that routine, I think honestly what I'm going to need to do, just because of the way that work's going to go for the next year and with everything, I need to start going back to the gym in the morning.
You do need to, huh?
So
early.
I think I'm going to start hitting like that 6 a.m.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm proud of you for that,
Just
dude.
because
Yeah,
with everything
let's
that
go.
we got going on with the podcast and with the YouTube, it's
a lot, man.
Some of the other stuff that I'm working on, I need time to focus on that every day.
Yeah.
And then obviously training for the bodybuilding show in November, that's a huge thing. So if I can just go to the gym at 5:36 every morning, get an hour and a half there, have that done, so when I finish work and I come home, then I can focus on the YouTube and editing and photos and
the whole night.
Everything else that I'm working on. It's just time management is a big thing.
I agree, dude. And that's something that I'm typically like working out in the morning for me has been good, but some of that time management after has been hard. I think because like you're after work, long day, you're like, fuck, I don't want to do anything.
I know,
but like we have to do it. And and that was me today. It's like I have some things you obviously got to get done, but I think like you said, the prioritizing of hey, like this, that, and the third, we have to make sure we're running efficiently.
Yeah,
because we're not robots.
Yeah,
right. You know what I mean? So, but no, dude, I love that. And to your point, I think you will. Yeah, I think it'll take a couple days because it took me a couple days to get back into that. But I was excited.
Shakes off the rust even after just taking 1 week off. You're like, wait, what?
Like
I already know the first meeting I go into, I'm going to be stumbling over my words.
For sure.
I'm going to be fumbling. What company am I with?
Yeah, right.
Like,
Amazon?
wait, what's my name? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Dude, for sure. But
you just got to go do it.
You do, and that just goes to tell you too, man. Like taking even like a day or two.
Yeah.
It can bring you back if you don't shake the dust off really quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it happens a lot. It happened to me too.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like we had to get back in the swing of things and we're back. Like I had a couple meetings last week. I'm like, yeah, for sure. We can do that. Like I didn't, I was just like stumbling because I took a, like,
it is funny though, isn't it?
It is funny. It looking back, you do appreciate those conversations you have with people and you have to learn from it.
What are you going to work on this week?
Delegating my time and like where am I focusing my energy, especially with the vlog and the podcast.
Yeah,
like learning to edit and chunking it down. In like even if I do, let's say, like here we go, a SMART goal. Here we go. Let's talk about a little bit of some SMART goals. Right, next week I leave for Florida. I leave on Saturday.
Mr. National,
and we drop Sunday morning at 11 a.m. We drop our vlog. It's gonna take probably an hour to 2 hours to actually do it, as opposed to doing one day of an hour. Let's just do 30 minutes on Monday, 20 minutes on Tuesday, and then so forth.
Yeah.
So that's my goal for this week with our vlog going into week 1 of 75 Hard.
Yeah.
Sharing with people. So yeah.
Delegating your time.
Delegating my time and
being
focusing energy where. Exactly.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
I think honestly this year is all about discipline, man. And I think just going to the gym in the morning and having that set routine of like workout, work, come home, then it's like whether it's working out stuff for the podcast, for the YouTube, whatever it is, and then like being locked in with the meals, obviously prepping for this show. Like I kind of want to just not necessarily go off the radar, but just like put my hood up, put my head down, and like just do it this year.
Yeah.
And just see where life is at.
And just
come December 31st of 25.
I think a word that comes to mind with what you're saying is commitment.
Committing to it.
We talk about it. Stay committed. I have it on my whiteboard. The word of the year for me is commitment.
I
have to. Commitment. Commit. I mean, do it. Whatever it is. Like, there's going to be day. Like, I didn't want to wake up today. I didn't want to go to the gym. Like, I had to do it. I had to get up and go. There's certain things that you don't want to do, but as a man and a human, you have to do it. So. I think overall, commitment is the word of 2025.
Yeah,
commitment.
I always resort back to E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher.
Your man, right there.
And that my favorite video. It's that one on Facebook, and I can't find it anywhere else, right? But it's off that one on Facebook that I found like a decade ago.
Yeah, you tagged me in it.
I tagged you in it. I can re-tag you in it.
Yeah.
But part of it on the video is he says, "I dare you to exhaust yourself. I dare you," and it's like it's a sports reference, but you can kind of use this in anything in life. He says, "I dare you to exhaust yourself. I dare you to go out on that field and give everything. Give 110% on that field for a year, for a season, whatever it is, and walk off that field exhausted." Like leave nothing left in the tank. And that's kind of how I'm viewing this year.
Let's go.
It's like go out on the field and just give everything.
It's all you can do, brother.
So then I look back on December 31st of 25 and I'm like, there's nothing else I could have done.
Nothing.
And just see where life is at.
That's all you can do, brother. It's going to happen.
I dare you to exhaust yourself. Oof, I got goosebumps thinking about
Goosebumps, man.
Walk off the field exhausted.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Mm-hmm. I love that, though.
I love it.
E.T. is the GOAT, though, for that.
He's the guy.
He is the GOAT, man. Yeah. I love that, though. I think the 25 should be the year of pushing to the limits in a healthy way or unhealthy way. Because you got to push yourself to see what max capacity you can hit.
But one of the big things too,
Yeah.
and I want to make sure that I say this, is we're going to be locked in, we're going to be committed, we're going to have that discipline, and we're going to do all that. But I also want to continue nurturing life outside of everything, with friendships, family, experiences. You know what one of my goals is? That's kind of crazy. I want to spend the New Year in Japan.
That'd be
I would love to fly out to
wild.
Japan, dude, for maybe a day or two after Christmas. And then typically the first week of January is extremely slow with work. Like we don't do anything and go out to Japan for like 2 weeks and spend New Year's Eve out in Japan.
That would be lit, dude.
Yes.
That would be incredible.
Yes.
You've talked about Japan a couple of times.
Couple times. It's a 13-hour flight and I'm already dreading it. But you know what? Fuck it. It's number one on my bucket list. Japan.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
2025 question mark?
2025 into 2026. That's my goal. It's New Year's Eve this year. I will spend it in Japan.
Wow. Bookmark it.
Bookmark it.
This episode.
Bookmark it.
And then, yeah.
That'd be amazing.
That would be, dude, that would be.
I know Austin's going to Greece this summer too.
Is he?
And Greece is number 2 on my list. His family owns like a couple hotels and stuff out in Greece, dude. So if I could slip out there, I could slip out there for a week and join in,
That's crazy.
maybe knock off top 2 on the bucket list because I want to start traveling more. I need to get over my fear of flying.
Yeah.
I just get so anxious, man. I'm like claustrophobic. It's not even like I'm scared the plane's gonna crash or anything. It's just more so like being confined in the small space and not being able to like move or like have freedom or control.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah, especially, 100%. And that's why, people in first class have a luxury.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Having that leg room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. But no, dude, I know we got a couple places on our list for
Where do you guys want to go?
Italy is on our list.
Yeah.
Croatia.
Bora Bora.
Mm-hmm.
Fiji.
Fiji's on my list. Fiji will be a couple years.
Yeah.
This year, Bora Bora for the honeymoon.
The honeymoon?
Bora Bora.
That's going to be amazing.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
We got 160 days. Is that accurate?
It's accurate. Right? It's accurate.
160 days until the big day.
It's incredible.
I can't wait.
It's going to be here so fast.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. It's good. It's going to be an amazing day. Just everything. It's going to be incredible, dude.
So you guys are going to Bora Bora like that night?
No. We're going in October.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go later. We're not. We have no desire to go.
Like immediately.
We've talked to some people and they're just so exhausted and spent, and then traveling for
after
15
planning
hours,
and prepping and then doing all that.
I'm not trying to be in a plane for 15 hours after
like
the
literally
day of
leave
my
the reception and then go straight to the airport is crazy.
100%, dude. Yeah.
Then you have to worry about like packing and not forgetting anything.
I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah, no. Take a couple months, man. Enjoy it. There's no rush.
No. Oh, one thing that we are gonna do though is we're gonna do a mini moon. That's what they call it. We'll do like a 4 to 5 day trip in the States.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to like Colorado or somewhere
Something like
out,
that.
like
Just
west,
spend together. Yeah.
the mountains and whatnot. We're gonna do that, and I think potentially July. We got to look at that to lock that in. But July for that, and then honeymoon will be October, and then possibly I'm hoping we go to Italy with JEL this year. We'll see what happens, how everything shakes out.
Yeah.
The Amalfi Coast is where we're going.
The Amalfi Coast.
I've never been. I've only
Lake Como. Is that on the Amalfi?
Positano's over there, right?
Positano.
I think Lake Como's in that area. I don't know. I've never been to Italy before.
I've never been.
I know. I've only been out of the country. It was Bahamas, Jamaica, and Mexico. I'd never been to Europe or anything.
I need to go east, man.
I know. I need to go way out there, dude. I can't wait, dude. So this year is going to be a fun year. So I'll keep everyone posted. I'm excited though. But yeah, those are a couple places on our list for travel for sure.
Yeah, we got to start traveling more and experiencing life, bringing the cameras and just documenting everything, the journey.
Right there.
Yeah.
Literally the journey. Look at these guys.
The one-step journey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I love that though.
Yeah. It's going to be cool, man.
Going into it, it's okay to have these. Just like we said, to process this kind of
Yeah.
stuff and have those days. Not every day is going to be perfect where you're kind of tired, you're a little exhausted. Sometimes you need to take a couple of days to yourself. Like that's perfectly fine.
Totally, man.
As long as you stay the course.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. The only
You don't have to be perfect.
only time, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to just not quit. Because if you quit, then you're 100% going to quit. Wow, that's incredible.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
We always joke about a 25er, and I look at the watch and it's 25 minutes.
Yeah, that is it. So thank you guys so much. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
thank you guys so much. Awesome. Later.
Yeah,
that's how.
peace. No, it's one of those
Yeah.
days where it's Jeffrey and I are human, right? We're human.
Yeah.
There's been a lot going on, work, travel, life. We're a little tired, but here's the thing:
tank's on E, man. You still got to show up.
you have to show up, man. And even for like this 25-minute episode, right? I think it's important for us,
Yeah.
right? I think also important for our viewers too,
Yeah.
our listeners, that we're here.
Yeah.
We could have easily just said, yeah, let's just do it maybe later, next week or whatever.
Yeah.
But we showed up today.
We've never missed a week.
Never missed a week.
No.
It's been incredible.
Shout out to
man.
my pops though, always sending diligent notes.
Yeah.
He had some big takeaways, man,
Did
for
he?
us. Yeah.
Talk to us.
Let me
Talk to
see
us, Randy.
real quick. Let me see. Let me scroll down. My dad had some big takeaways for us, man. He loves how vulnerable we've been getting on the podcast.
Yeah.
And he said from the last episode, he's so thankful that we found the importance of celebrating the small wins, obviously along with the big ones, but being more present and like being proud
Yeah.
and actually celebrating things that we accomplish instead of like overlooking it. Just because it maybe didn't go the way that we wanted it doesn't mean that it was a loss.
For sure.
Think about that. That's a heavy one right
Randy
there.
spitting some fire right there.
He's always doing that. But yeah, those are the couple things that my dad. But he always sends me notes.
I love
usually after
that.
every episode.
Let's go.
Yeah, he listens every second.
Wow, Randy, if
Shout
you,
out to Pops.
when you hear this, send me a quick debrief.
Yeah.
A message on Facebook, please.
Debrief. So send over the debriefs to Colton as well.
Yeah, please do,
A
Randy.
little bit more homework for you, Dad.
I would
You're
love that.
retired though. You got a little time. You know what I mean? My dad comes home tomorrow, I think. Yeah, on the 13th.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow's the 13th.
He's been in Virginia visiting one of his friends.
It's so pretty in Virginia, dude.
He was literally gone before I left, and then he's still gone.
Wow.
He's retired, man. Enjoy it. He deserves it for sure.
That's the real Mr. National.
That's the real Mr. National.
Right there.
100%.
Man, dude, I don't. I'm kind of lost for words. I'm just.
I feel like
tapped.
honestly, even like the last like month has been crazy, just leading
Yeah.
up to like Christmas, and then it was New Year's, and then it was Bahamas and
Yeah.
YouTube and all this.
There's
kind of
a lot,
stuff. It's
dude.
been a lot, bro.
But back to what your dad said, those are small wins.
Yeah,
That'll eventually be large wins down the road. When I don't
you just
know.
got to continue showing up
Yeah, that's it, man. And
for yourself, for your family, for your friends, for
your
work,
right,
whatever it is,
whatever it
whatever
may be,
it is that
man.
you're doing. Just continue to show up.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of like what we always talk about with the gym is like even on the days where you maybe necessarily don't want to go, but you go and you just walk 30 minutes on the treadmill or you just do a little 30-minute like HIIT workout or whatever it is,
Yeah.
you're doing something.
100%.
You're doing something.
And it builds that discipline and calluses that mind.
Discipline and commitment.
That's it, man. Discipline and commitment.
Yeah,
DC,
DC.
baby.
I was
It's so funny. We're always in the
literally just about
same
to say
wavelength.
DC. I think this is honestly a perfect point to just kind of
I think so.
just leave it. You know what I mean?
If we go any further,
I need
they're
to go
going to
get
see
that
a different
Portillo's
side.
burger. I
Yep.
need a smoothie. I got to do some stuff for work when I go home.
100%. Dude.
Right.
I'm right there too. But anyways, Kepi, take us home, man.
Seriously,
take us home,
though,
bro.
guys. As you know, I really hope that you guys enjoyed the last 3 episodes
Yes.
talking about goals and game planning. I know we found so much enjoyment in doing that.
Yes.
And sitting down and writing out our goals and calculating a game plan and an action plan on how to achieve them. Right? Just because you have a bad day, like don't let that ruin your week.
No.
Just in case you have a bad couple days, right? Don't let that ruin your week, or a bad week. Don't let that ruin your month, right? Not every day is going to be perfect. As long as we continue to show up and just slowly take one step each and every day, that's all that matters.
Simple as that.
That's all that matters.
Well said.
Right?
Just focus on making life simple and simplistic and enjoy it every day.
That's it. Thank you guys so much, though. As you guys know, new episodes every single Tuesday. Thank you so much for tuning back in and taking another step with us on this journey, on your journey, whatever journey it may be. As always, me, Coleton, Tina, we always appreciate you guys listening every single week, tuning in, sharing your feedback with us. That's what keeps us going. That's why we do it.
Seriously.
Right? Even if we're just delivering a little comedic relief for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, a laugh here, a little shoulder to lean on, whatever it is. That's why we do it. We love you guys. Thank you so much for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. New episodes every single Tuesday. We'll catch you on the next one. We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Peace. Peace.
I know. It's a good stop.